Clark from deep. Knocks it down. Caitlin checks in for Goodman. Deep three from Clark and one. You know, we're already seeing that. Goodman and her as Clark shoots it and makes another one. Has a little bit of positioning down low. Clark, though, the open three, splashes it home.
Scoring and assists. Clark hits the three. Clark answers. A million people watching. Maybe we can break that 10 this year. Deep three. Clark, step back. Good. Clark again.
As much as they can, even if it's against their five. Grace Paffelli.
Yeah, she's not shying away from these bright lights.
K-State shooting 30%. Here is Clark. Yes! Pass a little bit more difficult. Just gotta help it. You're big. Caitlin Clark.
Well, a 13-3 run for Iowa continues. The three. Out for Clark. Money.
But there's them in opportune situations.
Strokes in another one. Martin has come out here tonight shooting like Caitlin Clark. Again for Drake. Clark wants more. She's got more.
Schenkel.
Molly Davis went behind the screen and paid for it. Caitlin.
Working one-on-one. Step back three. Book it. Caitlin.
Iowa, can they get Addison O'Grady the basketball? No, not needed.
Clark comes to the ball. She'll try again. Oh, yeah. Caitlin Clark.
Control to put them in a better position for tomorrow.
Step back for Clark, you bet. Controls. Clark comes to the ball. Pulls up for three. Oh, yeah, again. Iowa with the ball. Here's Clark. Step back for three. Book it. Caitlin. That Clark would be just 1 for 4 from three in this quarter as Clark fades and hits. Make it 2 for... As they have been really battling just to keep her off the block. Clark, a three. The bounce is around it. Defense from Adams. Clark comes to it. Caitlin Clark looking for three more. Book it. Caitlin.
Caitlin Clark from way downtown. Count it, baby. Here comes Clark. Crossover, step back for three. It's good. Stands her right up. Caitlin Clark with a step back. It's good.
Over. Clark, left side, contested three. Oh, boy. Caitlin Clark from... Clark fades for three. Bucket! Davis drawing attention. Clark with some space. Tees one up. Oh, yeah! Caitlin Clark. One more bucket here should give Iowa a good chance. Clark tees it up again. Clark!
Huge part of this city, this state.
Caitlin Clark.
It's Caitlin Clark, but now it's Caitlin Clark and company.
Clark did
her career. Clark, a three is good. Clark finds a lot of space and connects from downtown. Back to Clark. Her three is good. Here is Clark off the screen, fires and hits. Here's Marshall with Clark trailing. History in flight. You bet! Caitlin Clark, 3,000 career points. Clark, a deep one. She got it.
Three to shoot for a falter. Clark will heave it and drop it.
Aware of it. You have someone on the bench that's keeping track of things like that.
Here's Clark from deep. Clark from deep.
Caitlin Clark quickly getting a look and not straight wins. Clark finds herself open and Clark perfectly in rhythm. Clark in transition. Yes! Clark, quick trigger. Cleveland State has not been able to finish inside. Clark, transition three.
4 different players, and all 4 have double figures. Purdue's the type of player, oh my goodness.
Clark all night long. 87 points, and Clark will.
As they created second chance opportunities and use our physicality.
Has Clark on the far side. Clark pulls up from three, bang! Drops down another three. Caitlin Clark with an answer.
Try to get Tannen involved early as Stolke was able to provide power.
Knight behind the back.
Caitlin Clark for 3. Bingo.
Style of play that Iowa has and just trying to get adjusted.
Caitlin Clark connects. Clark will fire. Clark with the step back 3. Clark will fire from deep in the first half. Caitlin Clark, another 3-pointer. Has to flex out. Clark has it. A logo 3 for the Unicorn!
Logo threes, that's a pretty special thing, but it's all the things that she does.
We are 20-point lead for the Hawkeyes. Sold out crowd once again here at Carver Hawkeye. Clark creating space.
People to eventually get a shot, but they have to attack the gaps.
Handoff. Tate on Clark. High arcing. This is where Iowa likes to play. Clark. Yes! They go back to her. There she goes, left side. Looking for opportunity. Step back. Yes! The ball up in time. Clark for the win. She does it time and time again, the 40-piece.
Double of the season. Caitlin Clark finally drills.
Balance.
Back to Clark. Trigger the inbound. Wings are sold out all across the Big Ten. Clark for 3. Hits it.
Behind the glass with all the fans.
Clark high arcing. Why not?
A couple times, nice job getting into the paint to create.
Again? Yes!
As well. She is an insane golfer.
Make it 3 threes, Kim. Clark puts it up. Just needed a second chance. And a different defense. Clark left off. 16-point lead is the largest. Clark!
Clark, step back 3. Finally, Clark. Step back 3 again. Boom. But it was all IU. They hit the first 15 shots. Caitlin will hit that one down. Clark. Got free. Up. Pure. Clark. Head and shoulder. Trying to find that shot. Pure.
Extra details.
The golden doodle.
Their bigs keep throwing it inside.
Clark! She gets it. 11th turnover by the Badgers. Logo. Yes! Another. Clark.
You can't try to play to that. No fault. Shoots up to the basket, staying available from 3.
Step back. Well, no one's there. She has yet to score in this game. She loves this move. Right to the left for a 3.
Especially when your 5 player is one of your best 3-point shooters. Ricky Harris has answered the call early.
Clark already has a couple. Make it 3. The handoff to Clark. She's eyeing it. Puts it in. There's so much opportunity in transition. Caitlin Clark needs no.
Caitlin Clark understanding how she's growing the game. She talks about it all the time.
Caitlin.
It'll be interesting because both of them had a bye week. Clark long. Clark through a couple. And that's hard to do. Clark when she decides to go to the WNBA. Clark, quick trigger, but Nebraska keeps fighting. Not a Caitlin Clark. Markowski, and she's trying to pull her out away from the basket. 2 to shoot for Clark. She'll need the heroics here.
Clark, step back. Caitlin, and block.
Here's Caitlin Clark to put the ball on the floor, going right. Get inside the 3-point line. You can't let her have that space.
Long jump shot. Clark. And waits to start. Clark from the logo. And knocks it down. Clark thinking about it. Lets it fly. And Clark takes a quick release 3. And in the corner. Rising fire. Clark. Pure. Roommate. Clark. Pump fake. Rises. And buries.
So if she gets a mismatch on that block, she's going to let it go. But there's right along that baseline. And Hannah Stokey, as soon as those hands went up, Clark with a tough start. Coming into this game, she was 0 for 5 to the rim and put pressure on the rotation. Clark
Will deal with Caitlin Clark today.
Well, I think they're going to give her different looks to locate and box out.
Caitlin Clark drills the three. And she's walled off, so Caitlin Clark triggers.
The offensive glass tonight as well, this afternoon.
Clark fade away. Three!
Players go with the ball handler, pop out and knock down.
Coley trying so hard to...
Hanastoki posting up, but you know who they go to. 22! Recovered by Gabby Marshall. Here comes Clark. How will she go for history? There it is! The all-time leading scorer in women's college basketball. She times them out, sets her feet, catch.
Again, she was 23.3 rebounds.
Again! Sometimes that's 4.5 games. Keep it coming.
Somehow finding her balance.
It's up. It's good. Perspective. And shout out her teammates as she goes.
Big Ten coaches, they have all said Iowa has improved drastically defense against Ohio State earlier this season.
A new career. Clark, her first step back of the evening. Deep one for Clark. Silence. Clark off the screen.
Drive right to the rim. Strong guard. Clark sets her feet. It's been McKenzie getting the lion's share of the assignment
To travel there, a little bit of a hop step.
Too young to be able to take that hit and get right back up. Caitlin Quillen gets some space.
Wearing home white with maroon and gold, and that's
to avoid drought. So far struggling here.
from the low. The Gophers on the board. Clark again here. Clark responding. Davis getting it to Clark. That single season women's record. Make it one.
Now it's her third, so she will take a seat. Clark, triple, splash. I'm not sure anyone wants to finish
Last month for Ohio State.
Clark, quick release. Clark, quick release jumper. Coach McGuff met his wife, Letitia, who was playing there.
And best generating offense out of their defense.
Clark again for the record. She ties it with that one. This for college basketball history. She does it on a foul shot. Step back straight away. Pure. Spent. Clark.
Glue of the team, the mother hen as they've called her.
Caitlin Clark.
Clark again.
3 days in a row.
Poked away by Brett. Getting the assignment on Clark. Deep three.
You know.
Clark read it. Clark. Logo. Yes.
To who can score and where they can score.
And Caitlin
Do it well. They defend and at least offense. Clark steps it back. Team winning on its home court in the regular season. Clark off balance. Nothing but teams who have survived the 2 and the 5. Clark from straight away. They need a bucket. So they go Clark's way. She can deliver. Clark looking for it. Steps it back. It's a 3 on the way. Clark to continue to trust them, to trust that the game is going to open up for number 2 in field goal percentage, number 1 in most threes made. Defensive end. They're not going to give up. They're going to continue to chip away, but going to try to force contested shots from the three-point line. And there is Caitlin. Loose ball. Clark steps behind the screen. She'll step to the side over Hemingway, and that's her third. Only played 10 minutes in the opening round due to illness as Clark, 7 seed, upsetting Ohio State. Deep 3. Clark!
Bringing up to her team as they prepared for this game. Clark, she got it. Clark in the corner, connect. Wheeling back, will fire, and hit.
Outstanding offensive rebounding team.
Clark connects.
More size and length.
Clark, you bet. Here's Clark, catch, fire, and hit. Was trying to redirect a pass. Clark, oh my! Wheels around, evades Van Lith, and drains it. Before that UCLA game, that's how sick she was. Clark! Off the screens. Clark steps back, fires, you bet! Playing in her first Elite Eight game. Clark, again! Clark pulls up, another deep one, is good! from traffic. Double screen, gets open, and hits. Trying to get it to Clark. Does. Her three is good. Plus the foul tonight. Clark, step back three. You bet. Flings it out. Clark, open three. Is good. But was coming off the bench. Clark. Oh my! From Clark. Will Iowa wind it down? No. That's why. We'll put up a three here. And hit. Get much space there with Hall on her. Clark, the crossover, and the hit from three.